Welcome to basketballtrainingheadquarters.com. Just want to talk to you briefly about basketball smarts. Not only do you have to be a skilled basketball player, but you have to be smart as well. Basketball is it's a thinking game, and once you combine a skill set with smarts, then you really have a recipe to really become a really great player. And so we're going to list about 7 things that if you watch all smart players that they have, you see them doing during the course of a game. First one being is time and possession, okay? Smart players always know the time, the situation, and they always know possession. They're aware at the end of the shot clock how many seconds is left. At the end of the game, how many seconds is left. They're aware of the team's foul situations. They're aware if it's a jump ball, who the arrow is going to go to. They know everything. You see so many games that players are not aware at the time, and it ends up, they end up losing the game just because they're not aware of the time, the situation, the time, and the possession. So always make sure you know exactly what's going on during the course of the game, and especially when it gets down, to the end of the game. Number 2, I'm just going to simply put mismatch, okay? You should recognize the mismatch. You should recognize your mismatch and your teammates' mismatches. If you have a player that's slow, you need to be driving them to the basket. You shouldn't be settling for jump shots, okay? You have to recognize that early and often. If you have a player that on your team that in postman, the guy can't guard him down low, well, you need to give him the ball. It's just simple things like that that's going to make you a better player, and it's going to cause you to work less, to make the game easier for you, so to speak. Number 3 is KYP. It's knowing your personnel. That's what that stands for. Knowing your personnel is simply this. If you're a big man and you can't shoot threes, well, you shouldn't be shooting threes, okay? If you're a guard, you're running the break, your big man's trailing, you shouldn't swing the ball back to your big man if he can't handle the ball. Now, if he can handle the ball, okay, maybe you can throw it back to him. But if you know he can't handle the ball, then that's a turnover waiting to happen. You're gonna find yourself on the bench, and he's gonna be on the bench. So just know your personnel, know what you can do, and know what your teammates can do on the floor. It's gonna save yourself a lot of unforced turnovers. Number 4. Just going to put weakness, okay? Know your player's weakness, okay? Know if the player can't guard you, okay, he's slow of foot, then you need to drive him. It goes the same thing with mismatch. If your player can't go left, well, you need to make him go left. You need to overplay that right-hand side and make him beat you with his weakness, okay? You have to recognize that often and early. I'm going to use that term a lot. Often and early, you have to recognize that. It's going to make your life easier, and it's going to make his night a nightmare, okay? So you need to really, really, really pay attention to that. Number 5 is drawing fouls, okay? A good player, a smart offense player, they know how to draw fouls. When you draw a foul, you get to the free throw line. That's easy points for you. You're putting pressure on the defense, and if he's in foul trouble, he's going to be out of the game. And if he's in the game, he's going to be thinking about not fouling you, so he's not going to play as tight defense or as good as defense again. It makes your life easier. Just because you're smart, you're thinking, you know how to get him in foul trouble. Number 6. Never stop moving. Never stop moving on offense or defense. The easiest player to guard is a player that's stagnant, a player that stands still. They don't have the ball, they're not doing much. The hardest player to guard is a player that's constantly moving. That's why Ray Allen's so great, because he moves. They move without the ball. They're smart. They're smart players. They know as soon as that ball, they pass that ball, they're cutting, they're doing something. They're staying active. From the defensive end, too. Which kind of brings me to my next point. If you're moving on the defensive end, you're doing this. You're doing your work early, okay? This is very, very important. Doing your work early. Not only on defense, but on offense. Doing your work early is this. If you know you're open in the corner and the ball's going to be swung around, you're already down ready to shoot. You're not standing straight up, and then once you get it, you're dropping the shoot. You're already down ready. So as soon as that ball is being swung around to you, got the shot up. The game of basketball, you have to move quick. The game is very fast-paced. So you can't wait to do something. You have to do your work early. On the defensive end, you're moving in position. You're sprinting to the ball. By the time that ball gets to your man, you're already in position to maybe make that steal. You can't wait till he gets it and then try to get in position. You already have to be down and already be in the proper position beforehand. And that's going to make your life easier on offense and defense. So that's the basketball smarts. That's just 7 things that you should try to have. And if you watch good players and smart players, you know they do all these 7 things. Hey, so drop past the blog at basketballtraininghq.com. If you haven't picked up your free guide, there will be a link below this video. You can click on that link and I'll give you a free guide of top 20 ways to improve your game. Hey, keep working hard. You know, hard work, there's no substitute for hard work. So that's all I can say about that. There's no magic formulas. I can't give you no magic formulas for to become a basketball player, a better basketball player. You have to work hard. You have to put in the time. And that's with anything. So keep working hard, and I'll talk to you guys later.